So Mehboob has written in, and he says that he took a housing loan for 30 lakh rupees from a housing finance company in February 2013. The tenure of the loan was 15 years. He's been paying the EMIs for the last 42 months. He now wants to repay the entire home loan at a time by selling his flat. Now, the rate of interest was fixed at 10.25% for the first 2 years and floating rate for the rest of the tenure. How much amount does he have to pay to the housing finance company? What is the actual and the interest amount that he would have to pay? Are there any charges that he has to pay for prepaying the loan? So essentially, Harsh is asking you for a quick calculation so he can be prepared when he does end up paying that loan.
So I think clearly two questions. One, I think, is there any prepayment charge? That's an easier one to answer. See, when you're taking a loan from a housing finance company and the prepayment comes from anything other than transferring the loan to another lender. So once it is on floating rate loan, you can prepay without any charges. Even if it's a fixed rate loan, as long as you're not transferring the loan to another lender, which in this case is selling off the house, there are no prepayment charges. In any case, I think he has moved beyond the fixed period, 24-month fixed period. The calculations, obviously, you will have to talk to the housing finance company and get it. One quick way to do that is to ask for a copy of your amortization schedule. Amortization schedule is nothing but a fancy word for giving you breakup of every installment into the principal portion and the interest portion. But that is at the beginning of the loan. After 24 months, your loan was a floating rate loan, so it could have changed. So get that figure from the housing finance company itself. Assuming the rate has remained 10.25%, I have just done a very quick calculation. The repayment so far would have been about 3 lakh, your EMI would have been about 32,700, and the outstanding principal would be about 26.5 lakhs, and there are no prepayment charges. Exact figures you will get only from the housing finance.
But even then, it would be in around the same ballpark, right? You're saying around 26.5 lakhs, so a little more, a little less, but that is what you essentially need to be prepared for. Also, Harsh, a quick question here. Now, we do get a loan statement every year. Now, even that statement should give you a sense of the amortization schedule that you spoke of, right? How much of the loan is left, how much of the principal is left, how much of the interest is left, is a part of that statement.
So the best way to do is take your last year's statement that will give you the principal outstanding as on March 31st of the last year, and then from there you can sort of work it out much more easily.
For those who are internet savvy, can you get the current status online, or would you just get an annual status?
I think every single lender today, whether it is a housing finance company or a bank, is able to give you your housing loan statement online. So there is no earthly reason for you to run around or even to get your tax certificate. Everything is now available online. Most lenders are able to give it to you online.
And Mehboob, that's the reason why we keep saying on this channel that just taking a loan and sitting pretty does not help. You need to be proactive. You need to manage that loan consistently, which you have been doing. So what you just need to do is, if you're already doing net banking, then you just need to go online, check your account, check your loan account, and you should get all the answers to the questions that you've asked us. And the important thing, however, is that you don't need to pay any prepayment charges because your loan is on a floating interest rate.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.